Multiple atmospheric rivers are marching across the Pacific, bringing rounds of moisture and dangerous winds to the west coast, including monster waves. A city known for its vibrant life is now drowning in silence. Homes submerged, roads vanished, and thousands fighting to survive. The Central Fire District of Santa Cruz County website shows crews responded to at least 2 water rescues on Monday near Live Oak and Capitola beaches. Happening now in Capitola, the swell has not even peaked yet. You are risking your life and the lives of others by getting in or too close to the water. The NWS wrote with a video of waves pounding a boardwalk in Capitola. Some Northern California state parks are closed or have brought in more lifeguards to respond to the rough surf. This storm is another example of how, despite our best predictions, talking with our weather experts, Mother Nature surprised us, Santa Cruz City Manager Matt Huffaker said. Relentless rains pounding Hubei province and its capital, Wuhan, have caused widespread flooding that has turned entire neighborhoods into lakes. Rivers have burst their banks, stormwater drains are overwhelmed, and the water keeps rising. What was once a manageable monsoon season has now spiraled into one of the most severe flooding events in recent memory. More than half a foot of rainfall over South Texas swamped communities such as McAllen on Thursday, where authorities warned residents to stay off the roadways until the flooding subsided. The beaches surrounding the Santa Cruz Wharf are closed because pilings and other debris could wash up in the coming days. The restroom part of the pier that collapsed had already washed up along the Santa Cruz coastline and was being pounded by waves. Meanwhile, a man died Monday after a large wave trapped him beneath debris on a California beach, likely related to the storm pummeling the west coast that brought high surf and flooding to Central California, officials said. Video and photos from the border town showed cars stuck in the high floodwaters and staff scrambling to help patients at a local medical center, where rain had made its way in. South Texas Health System McAllen is currently addressing minor flooding on the facility's first floor following issues with a stormwater drain, which caused rainwater to spill into areas of the hospital staff, with the medical services provider posted on social media.
Dios, la gasolinera no se ve, jodido. Se acaba el mundo aquí.
A flash flood emergency was issued along the Interstate 2 corridor from McAllen to Mercedes, where standing water that was measured in feet was reported. Moisture from the Gulf is interacting with an upper-level disturbance moving in from northern Mexico, focusing heavy rain over Texas, particularly south of the Interstate 10 corridor. Severe storms are moving through part of Oklahoma, bringing a flash flooding and tornado risk to the state on Saturday. The National Weather Service has issued a flash flood warning for north central Cleveland County until 2 p.m. 1 to 2 inches of rain have already fallen in the area, with an additional 1 to 3 inches expected with storms that move through the area. Texas Governor Greg Abbott directed the Texas Division of Emergency Management to activate state emergency response resources ahead of increased threats of severe weather and flash flooding in large areas of the state through the weekend. Texas is prepared to deploy all resources needed to support local communities in South and Southeast Texas as they prepare to respond to severe weather and flash flooding, Abbott said. NWS officials said the storms could create life-threatening flash flooding of creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses. I directed the Texas Division of Emergency Management to activate rescue boats, hoist capable helicopters, search and rescue teams, and other resources to help local emergency officials respond to heavy rainfall and flash flooding.
房子走了，看着。
看着了，看着了。哎，我的棒棒也得完了。
Some forecast models indicate an additional 3 to 5 inches of rain could fall by Saturday, prompting NOAA's Weather Prediction Center to issue a level 3 out of 4 risk for flash flooding across South Texas. The National Weather Service reports a flash flood warning remains in effect until 1 p.m. Saturday for Cleveland County, East Central Grady County, McLean County, and northwestern Garvin County.
Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Ya Allah ya Rahman ya Rahim.
As of 10:48 a.m., there are flooded roads from Noble to Moore with up to 2 inches of rain having already fallen, and an additional 1 to 2 inches of rain possible over the next hour. The weather meteorologist Ari Sarsolari said. By Friday and into the weekend, forecast models show increasing uncertainty in how the weather pattern will evolve. A stronger storm system may begin to take shape across the western U.S. before moving into the plains. If this occurs, it could bring a more widespread severe weather threat, but details remain uncertain at this time. Many parts of the region, including areas around Austin and San Antonio, have experienced a significant lack of rainfall since last year, resulting in drought conditions that range from unusually dry to exceptional.
多吓人啊，老天爷，你看看吧。
Areas that could be impacted by flooding include southeastern Oklahoma City, Norman, Moore, Newcastle, Blanchard, Purcell, Noble, Tuttle, Slaughterville, Lindsay, Lexington, Goldsby, Maysville, Dibble, Wayne, Washington, Halley, Cole, Etowah, and Rosedale. Corpus Christi last reported a precipitation deficit of about 2.75 inches, while San Antonio was closer to 4 inches. Due to the dry conditions, the ground may not be able to absorb the rainfall quickly enough, which could lead to dangerous flash flooding. More police are closing down streets prone to flooding Saturday morning as storms roll through the state. Storm chaser Amanda Benton found flooding under a bridge at Northwest 19th Street and more. Open the video player below for her report. Oklahoma City Festival of the Arts officials told local media that they have delayed today's start time to 1 p.m. Keep in mind when you have a drought, that ground is like concrete, and it's not going to absorb as much as we need, Sarsalari said. But it's a good thing in the long run. We're at least starting to chip away at it.
Local infrastructure has also taken a severe hit. Bridges have collapsed, roads have caved in, and power outages are widespread. Emergency responders are doing what they can, deploying boats and helicopters to reach those stranded. Government agencies are providing temporary aid, but the scale of the disaster means the road to recovery will be long and difficult.
In areas that do flood, just a few inches of rushing water can knock a person off their feet and sweep a vehicle away. Flash flood warning was issued for Canadian, Cleveland, Lincoln, Logan, and Oklahoma counties until 1:30 p.m. Flash flood warning has been issued for Cleveland, Garvin, Grady, and McLean counties until 1 p.m. For the next couple of hours, Damon says the biggest risk for OKC and South will primarily be flooding. That risk will increase east of I-35 afternoon. We have already seen flooding in Lawton, as there has already been about 5 inches of rain in southwestern Oklahoma. In 2003, a Texas forecaster developed the turnaround, don't drown slogan after witnessing people venturing through the water of unknown depths in inland communities such as Austin and San Antonio. Clement weather well into Friday. Holly Kamba, meteorologist for the National Weather Service Brownsville/Rio Grande Valley, said the cities of McAllen, Harlingen, and Brownsville saw rainfall that exceeded previous records that in 2 cases go back more than a century. Oklahoma Department of Emergency Management officials said heavy rain is causing flash flooding on roadways in southwestern Oklahoma. They urge people to not drive through flooded roads, as floodwaters can be deeper than you expect. Only 6 inches of water is enough to cause you to lose control of your vehicle. McAllen recorded 4.96 inches of rain, breaking its previous record set in 1999. But Brownsville's 5.3 inches collected Thursday topped the record going back to 1911. And the 3.72 inches of rain in Harlingen broke that city's 102-year-old record set in 1923.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay informed about the latest developments.